sticky and muggy out there. It's just,
I know.
ugh.
This time of year, I'm thinking about the bugs, the mosquitoes, all the rain we've gotten recently. You know, they love that standing water. Humidity is so high. It's just oppressive outside, and it's been that way for the past few days. Humidity really started to climb, and it's going to stay that way for a while. These steamy summer days are going to continue feeling tropical and just kind of sticky and uncomfortable outside today and really through much of next week too. We could start to see temperatures come down at least a touch, and maybe humidity levels as well by the time we get to next weekend, about a week from today. But until then, much of the upcoming work week and school week for some kids, it's going to be hot. Highs just above average in the low 90s, so hot, steamy, humid. That's going to be the theme as we go through the next few days. It is pretty outside this morning, though, and it doesn't feel too bad out there. Near 70 right now in High Point, a couple of clouds overhead, but it's a pretty comfortable start, pretty typical for early August. There are a couple of clouds. Yesterday, we saw those scattered storms develop across the area. Some fired up in the Piedmont, more in the mountains and foothills than everything kind of tracked off to the south and east. Something very similar will happen today. This afternoon and evening is going to be very similar to what we saw yesterday, where scattered storms develop and kind of push eastward through the area. Some of the ones that develop, especially from the Triad and points off to the west, could be strong to severe this afternoon. Just a low level 1 risk, but like we saw yesterday, some of those storms could pack a punch. We may have a severe thunderstorm warning or two issued this afternoon, maybe a tree down here or there. So just be aware and keep an eye on the radar if you have outdoor plans. Some heavy rain, lightning, likely with just about any storm that develops, but a few of them could also have some damaging winds and maybe that heavy rain that leads to ponding on the roads or localized flash flooding and poor drainage in low-lying areas. So keep an eye out for that. It's likely going to be about mid-afternoon through early evening, that peak window, similar timing to yesterday. At hottest time of day, highs are going to be in the low 90s this afternoon, so it's another hot and humid one. Foothills have a slightly better chance of a storm, and it'll also come a little earlier, probably early afternoon through about dinner time. And for the mountains, high near 80 today, also a good chance of scattered showers and storms firing up possibly as early as lunchtime and then continuing through about the dinner hour. So basically at any point this afternoon and evening, a little pop-up shower or storm is possible, but I think for most, the best chance and best coverage will come in the afternoon and early evening time. You see that better chance of storms out west. Some of those could be strong, and then what's left of them start to roll into the Piedmont. We're going to do the same thing tomorrow on Monday. I think it's a late afternoon and evening storm chance. Probably a couple stray storms could try to make their way into the area, but again, they should be very isolated. Most of Tuesday looking dry before some isolated storms could start to roll in late as well. So again, it's mainly late in the day, late afternoon, dinner time, and early evening as you're headed home and winding things down, which is good news for the first day of school. Hard to believe kids are already headed back. Lexington City and Winston-Salem Forsyth headed back tomorrow, Monday, August 10th. Hope you're ready for it. It's coming quick. Muggy at the bus stop tomorrow morning. It will be dry though. 70s to start, low 90s tomorrow afternoon. Hot and steamy for lunch and recess outside. For the bus ride home, there could be a stray storm around, but again, I think it's mainly after kids get home from school. So rain shouldn't be a big concern, but it is going to be hot and humid. So send the kids with some water and shorts and t-shirt. Good idea as well for the young kiddos. As far as the tropics go, things are getting a little more active out there. Not close to home, but way out there in the Atlantic, we've got a couple tropical waves that are about to roll off the coast of Africa. 2 of them, in fact. The first one has a lower chance of development. It's going to encounter some harsh conditions and likely won't become much of anything at all. But that second one that's expected to move off the coast of Africa on Tuesday could or has a slightly better chance of becoming our next depression or storm. Not expecting any impacts to land at this time, but we'll keep an eye on them for you nonetheless. The summertime pattern continues this week. Be ready for the heat, low 90s with a few afternoon storms.